Welcome to Talking to Experts. I'm your host, John Charbonneau. Getting into a car accident can be frightening. Of course, there's the shock of the impact and the immediate injuries and symptoms that may result. Beyond that, there's the sometimes daunting process of dealing with ICBC afterwards. You may wonder why ICBC is saying that the accident is your fault. You may also wonder why ICBC is refusing to contribute towards your treatment costs. Joining us today are members of Delta Law Office to answer 4 basic questions that many people have in the aftermath of an accident. Here's the first question we asked our experts. If I am in a car accident, what are the first things I should do?
The first thing you should do is contact Delta Law Office. We can meet with you at a time and place that is convenient for you. Our initial consultation is free of charge, even if you choose not to hire Delta Law Office to handle your claim. If you do hire Delta Law Office, we work on a contingency fee basis. This means you don't pay anything until your case is concluded. At our initial meeting, we can report the accident to ICBC for you, if you haven't already done so. If ICBC is claiming that the accident was wholly or partially your fault, we will work with you to prepare a statement of your version of what happened in the accident. If you have any follow-up questions after your initial meeting, you can contact our office by phone or email at any time.
Legislation in British Columbia provides a statutory scheme for medical benefits that ICBC is meant to pay, regardless of fault for the accident. This scheme includes several distinct benefits, including medical benefits and wage loss benefits. The unfortunate reality is that, like most insurance companies, ICBC has set up a series of policies and procedures that limit the payout to claimants under this scheme. In addition, ICBC staff often resist paying much of anything under this scheme, as to do so would otherwise support the claim for personal injuries. Should ICBC not agree to pay for the cost of basic treatment options, Delta Law Office will get you in touch with a service provider close to you and fund a course of treatment for you. We do not want you in a situation where ICBC will pay you less for your injuries simply because you were not able to afford the treatment that you need to recover.
Every ICBC claim requires ICBC to appoint an adjuster to handle the claim and requires ICBC to devote resources to the claim. For those reasons, it's in ICBC's best interest to settle each claim as quickly as possible. They might even offer to settle your claim within the first month or 2. However, our advice is generally that you should wait at least several months before settling your claim. Injuries from car accidents often get worse before they get better, and your symptoms will usually last a lot longer than you first expected. Once you settle your claim, you can't go back and ask for more money, so it's important that you fully understand the nature of your injuries and losses before reaching any agreement with ICBC. In almost every case, patients will be rewarded.
You can only recover from ICBC if the accident was the fault of someone else. Usually that's clear. For example, if you were rear-ended, it was probably the other driver's fault. Sometimes it's not so clear, or ICBC may decide on fault in a way that you don't think is fair. They have internal policies they use in these cases, like if a person turning left hits somebody, it's always their fault, or if you hit somebody backing up. But that may not be right in your case. For example, if the oncoming car was speeding or running a red light. Delta Law Office will look for evidence to prove your side of the case. That could be witnesses, traffic camera footage, or an accident reconstruction specialist. Remember, even if you were partly to blame, you still may be entitled to some compensation. For example, if both parties are equally to blame, you should still receive compensation for the half of your injury or losses caused by the other driver.
If you are in an accident, you don't have to feel alone as you navigate the process of reporting the accident, obtaining treatment, and eventually settling your claim with ICBC. The staff at Delta Law offices are here to simplify the process so that you can focus on your recovery and so that you can rest assured that ICBC will be forced to recognize the full impact of your injuries and other losses.